I thought we started pretty fast, and first half, we made a lot of big plays, moved the ball pretty good up and down the field. I thought our execution was good early, so I thought we started fast, which is something we knew we had to do. And I thought for the most part all day, we did some really good things, moved the ball well. At times when we got in a rhythm and we were going tempo, things were going well for us. But we had a few mistakes down the stretch that kind of hurt us. I think overall the most, I guess you would say about the offense how we stalled a little bit, kicked too many field goals. I mean, on the road you can't kick 3 field goals. We had the 1 turnover, which is probably a poor call if you want to know the truth. I had a bad call into a bad coverage, and the ball got tipped, and so probably wasn't the best call either. So overall, I thought they competed very hard. Just came up a little bit short, and so we just got to continue to work, continue to grow as coaches and as players.
Is there still some indecisiveness with this offense? Like at the end of the first half, it seemed like your plan was to kind of run off the clock. You let 20 seconds go on, and then you decided to move the ball. Is there a little bit of that?
Well, it's a little tricky because obviously you don't want to give them a bunch of time left on the clock in the end of the half situation and let them get momentum and go down to score. So, whatever Coach Wills does, and he's the head man, and he makes a lot of great decisions, and that wasn't the reason why. I think we actually had a couple little kinks in that series also, and we thought that on that 4th down we needed to go for it and get some more momentum, and we needed to score, and it worked out. We ended up getting points off of it.
Seth, Illinois has a defensive end Buchanan whose ability, obviously, to go after the quarterback and deal with the run, but he also has the ability to defend the pass. I think he's one of the nation's league in terms of defensive end and defending the pass. What kind of problems does he present?
Obviously, very athletic. He's a guy that, especially when they stand him up in their 3-man front, they bring him, they drop him, they play him in a lot of different areas. So, and they try to create mismatches with him. It's actually, when they get in their 3-man front, it's actually very similar from the last 2 weeks we've seen with Navy and Ohio State. But he's a phenomenal player, very athletic, has a great motor, and he's not the only guy on that defense. They got a number of athletic guys, and they got a lot of talent, and I think they're trying to do the same thing kind of we're doing. They're trying to find themselves a little bit. And they're trying to go out and understand their scheme a little bit better each day. And I think each game you see they're getting better, and it's going to be like any other week. They want to win, and they're going to come out and compete, and we got to match them, and hopefully make enough plays to win.
Coach Sean said he thought this was going to be the biggest test for the offensive line, guys like Buchanan and some of the other guys that got in the pass rush. Do you see it the same way? Is this kind of maybe the most kind of talent you see on our pass rush so far this year?
Yeah, they're very talented. To our O-line's defense, I mean, we've played some talented fronts. Last week I thought they had a really good rush in. A guy kind of like Buchanan, they stood up and brought. And then the last couple of weeks before that, Ohio State and Michigan State also had good D-line. So, they're as talented as any. But again, we gotta continue to focus in on our job and do, continue to build in our technique, throughout the week, and we'll be fine.